We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Corey Oswalt gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping in, Magneuris Sierra, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 34.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Striding in, Kim. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Rosario is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kim is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Behind 0-2 now. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Count remains 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Sierra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Leading off for Miami.
Here's the pitch.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him. Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. This pitch is popped up. Davis over to his left. 2 gone. Ready now, Diaz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Andy Wilkins is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ronald Dobson is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting it, the catcher.
Striding into the box, Tomas Nido. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no. At the plate, John Birdie. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here to Lowry at the bag. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Magneuris Sierra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Corey Oswalt.
The pitcher.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, action time.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ahmed Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Sierra's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andy Wilkins. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-1 home. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
Ball in.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Runners on first with 1 down. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Sierra's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dominic Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Diaz. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. John Birdie is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 31.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Magneuris Sierra. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Ready for another chance? Ronald Dobson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Tomas Nido. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Luis Avilan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Andy Wilkins. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Garrett Cooper.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 2-1 taken, strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, detective.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And that misses. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2. Garrett Cooper takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Pete Alonso is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Riddle has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They're down 2-0. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman. Peter O'Brien is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
O'Brien.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Strike called, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Standing in, J.T. Riddle. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He loses him on ball 4. So digging in now, Caleb Smith. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the belt, the pitch hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that left for Miami. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Peter O'Brien will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the right fielder.
In now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Dominic Smith. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
O'Brien is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Jed Lowry now. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slow little roller to third. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Now the 2-0. Fly ball out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Now, 3-0.
Garrett Cooper is on deck. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Garrett Cooper hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ronald Dobson. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-1 to count. Outside 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that's the first out.
Up next to the Mets, the catcher.
Standing in now, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Robinson Cano.
No balls and 1 strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Jerry Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, Peter O'Brien. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. Familia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Lowry will put this away for out number 2. Now at the plate, John Birdie is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been...
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The third baseman
from the stretch. Stanek, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Brien is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Caleb Smith wins his 3rd of the season. Ryan Stanek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight.